commençons la troisième nuit.
Daddy just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
La petite fille demande à son père pourquoi n'ose pas...
Welcome back to another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again? We understand the stresses of a new job, and we're here for you. To help you reach a more stable and relaxing frame of mind, we offer several musical selections to help make this elevator ride as relaxing and therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos. Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent.
J'ai vu seulement une vidéo parce que c'est ça, je vois pas la suite, c'était bien ennuyeux. Ah, on y est. On voit Danger World Cross. Il y a une scène de crime. Je sais pas. Vous voyez Danger.
Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, as we would need to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery and physical therapy. You will need to reach the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to perform the procedure yourself. Let's check on Ballora first and make sure she's on her stage.
Alors, ce qu'il a dit, c'est très simple, il faudra que j'aille à un part service room pour aller réparer quelqu'un, je pense qu'il faudra que je traverse le couloir de Funtime Foxy. What?
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to make sure she's on her stage before... Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium.
No.
There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
Je vais y aller quand même là. Parce qu'elle va peut-être me dire un conseil, parce qu'elle m'a dit un conseil pour Ballora.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery event.
Circus Bailey va me donner un conseil à propos de Funtime Foxy.
Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long, only one day.
Un jour de stage.
What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere
Ok,
else.
il y a des enfants qui arrivent
Down
pour
a
elle et
hall.
d'autres qui aimaient sa musique.
I would always count the children. I'm not sure why.
Et
I was
ça
always
étonne
acutely
elle
aware
mettait
of how
toujours
many there
les
were in the
enfants
room with
dans la
me.
salle.
2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3.
Bah oui,
I was
sinon,
covered in
on
glitter.
voit leurs amis.
I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then one.
J'ai pas aimé comment elle a dit.
Something happened when there was one. A little girl, standing by herself.
Fille,
I was no longer myself,
elle était plus
and I
elle-même.
stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
Ok, donc ce qu'elle m'a dit, c'est un peu choquant. Donc, après qu'il y a eu la petite fille toute seule, elle a
Motion
s'est
trigger.
ouverte.
Circus gallery vent.
Après, elle a créé une glace et du coup, en fait, la petite fille, elle s'est approchée. Elle s'est approchée et après, elle a crié pendant un moment. Mais seulement pour un moment. C'est-à-dire que peut-être Circus Baby a tué la fille et qu'après les autres ont crié. Bon, par contre, elle sait qu'elle a tué la petite fille. Elle sait qu'elle est responsable. Mais est-ce que elle est méchante, qu'elle le sait, ou qu'elle est mal programmée? Parce qu'elle a dit qu'elle était plus elle-même. Ça veut dire qu'elle est méchante, je pense. Ou gentille, enfin on saura peut-être plus tard. Déjà, faut faire...
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
J'ai vu. Je l'ai vu. Ah. J'ai vu son bras. Ah, j'ai vu encore. J'ai vu. J'y suis presque. Ah, c'est bon. Oui. J'ai eu peur. Parce que là...
Motion trigger parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it. Great! Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it.
Là, le check, c'est ça, je pense. Après, je traduis bien l'anglais, mais parfois, il y a des mots que je comprends pas. Du coup, je fais au hasard.
Great! Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye.
Ici. Mais où est le bouton parce que je le vois pas. Et je sais pas où il est en fait. Bonne. Ah. pas où. Attendez un peu. Je vais jouer quand même à Facebook, YouTube parce que là je comprends rien là. Voilà, optimisation. Là.
And press it. Please note that I'm referring to Freddy. Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye. Great. Now carefully
Attends.
locate and...
J'ai bien entendu l'œil droit, mais où?
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose.
Ouh, punaise.
Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw. Excellent. The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity. Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Il est là.
Great job. You've acquired both power modules. This completes your tasks for the night. Please exit the building through Funtime Auditorium, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
J'ai eu peur parce que lui, il est sorti. Il a essayé de me tuer, le petit bonhomme. Hein. Mais qui fait le mal là maintenant, hein, c'est moi. Je vais mourir à nouveau.
Daddy, she can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
Punaise. Elle m'a tué pile. Ou je pensais qu'elle était pas... pas là. Attends, où suis-je?
Shh, be still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you. going to hurt you.
Ah,
I am only going to keep you for a little while.
ok.
Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely.
Qu'elle m'a dit que ce costume m'aidera à me cacher des autres animatrices.
You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room?
Ok, elle me dit que
It's
je suis
because,
scooping room.
dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper.
Ah,
I thought
ils
that would
une
be
sorte, le scooper, c'est une
obvious.
sorte de machine qui détruit. En fait, comme on
Isn't
dit.
that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building. Shh.
Okay, bring her over. Forward. More. Okay, stop. Set her down. Watch the step.
What happened to it this time? Just seems like these things can't go a day without breaking down.
Who knows? It's always the same, man. Some kind of hardware malfunction.
Well, hey, I have to be somewhere in 15 minutes, and this place gives me the creeps. Can we just get this over with?
It's all automated. We don't have to be here for it. Just get her on the rollers and we can go.
J'ai pas entendu, mais bon. Hein?
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time. Do you know what that is? How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe? Pretend to be one way when you are really the other. It's very important. But Laura never learns. But I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend.
Ah. Non, je veux pas mourir, je veux pas mourir. Oula. Oh, elle est cassée là. Hein.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
C'est quoi là en bas? tout pour aujourd'hui. J'espère que la vidéo vous a plu. Bon, la prochaine fois, je vais essayer de terminer cette nuit. C'est pas gagné parce que je suis mort rapidement quand même là avec ces mini Ballora là.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.